Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. It's spring and there's lots of babies being born, particularly at this time of year, so I thought it would be fun to make a baby card with the help of my Big Shot. I'm going to use the Moon Baby stamp set, and I'm actually going to combine it with a different set of framelits. I'm going to combine it with the Baby's First Framelits dies. These dies are retiring at the end of May, at the end of this month. Oh my gosh, how time flies when you're having fun. So if you like these framelits and you want to add them to your collection, make sure you do so before the end of May. My card base is Flirty Flamingo. I cut it 8.5 by 5.5. I scored it at the 4 1/4 mark. And to that, I'm going to add a layer of the In Color Designer Series paper. And it's the Flirty Flamingo pattern. If you don't have Flirty Flamingo, that's okay. Have a look at what you do have at home and look at my card idea as just that, an idea. You can use your own favorite colors of cardstock and patterns of Designer Series paper. As long as you have the stamp set and the framelits, it really doesn't matter when you're making a baby card. So I've got that ready. I'm going to set that aside for a moment, and I'm going to bring in a piece of Whisper White cardstock that I have cut. I'll have the measurements for everything over on my blog. I'm going to take one of the phrases from the Moon Baby stamp set, and I am going to stamp that. I'm going to take the banner triple punch first, and I'm going to create a banner end on this piece of Whisper White cardstock. So I'm going to slide it all the way in to the end. You can feel when you hit the end. And then I'm just going to push down, and presto, I have a really cute banner end. And then I'm going to take my phrase, ink it up, and then stamp it down towards the bottom of the banner, like so. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Big Shot, and I've got two little framelits from the Baby's First pack. They're little booties. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to die cut them out of this banner. So I'm going to create a window in my banner. So I've got my magnetic platform, my bottom standard cutting pad, and then I'm going to angle these little booties, put them fairly close together, and you'll see why in a moment. And then I'm going to put my top standard cutting pad on, hold it down in place, and slide it through. I'm going to punch out the booties, and I might use them on the inside of the card actually, so I'm going to hang on to those. And then I've got this layer, so it's going to be like so, and it's going to be fun because the booties are going to peek, like the Designer Series paper is going to peek through, so it looks like the booties are little pink floral design. But before I attach that layer to the front of my card, I'm going to bring in some Whisper White baker's twine, and I'm going to wrap that around just to add an interesting detail to the banner. So I've got some tear and tape adhesive, and I'm just going to tear that off, the backing off, and then I'm going to start my Whisper White baker's twine, and I'm going to wrap it around twice, and then I'm going to secure it in place on the back where the adhesive is, and then I'm going to cut it off the bolt, and that way I don't have a lot of wastage. And I've got lots of baker's twine for future projects. I'll just turn this around, straighten it out a little bit, and then I think maybe I am going to bring in some Stampin' Dimensionals. Yeah, there we go. I think I'm going to pop this up. So I'll put Stampin' Dimensional there, and I'll put two here. You don't need to use a lot of Stampin' Dimensionals. The adhesive is quite strong, so it holds it in place. I'm going to take off the tails off the end, turn this around, and I have that almost done. There's one final detail that I will show you how to add a little bit of sparkle or a little bit of extra interest to this baby card. I'm going to add 3 of the metallic sequin assortment embellishments to the banner. I've already selected them out of the container, so you didn't have to sit and watch me dig for them. They're 3 little white stars, and I've got my fine tip glue pen, and I'm going to pick up the star, add a dot of glue, and drop the star down on. That one I just need to move a little bit, and then add my last one. You may not be able to see it very well in this video, and I can't pick it up. It has to sit and dry for a few minutes, but I'll make sure that there's a close-up photo over on my blog so that you can see the finished product. And there we go. A really cute baby card that was quick and easy to create with the help of my Big Shot and a punch. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used, head on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutstamping.com. There's also an order button over there, so if you want to order the products I used to make this card, or if you want to order any kind of Stampin' Up! Products from me, and you live in the US or you live in Europe, you can head on over there and hit my Shop Now button. I'm Terri, I'm Nuts About Stamping. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.